Yeah, gosh. Good morning, good morning. And wow, I am here after what proved to be a sleep in. I had a very interesting, I've got stream elements up again. I had a very interesting broken session through the night as far as my sleep pattern goes. So I ended up sleeping in past the time to do the Daily Lenormand. But we're here now for the Daily Lenormand card spread reading. And I'm Rosboundy Psychic Medium. Oh, God. Bringing it to you. So here we go. We are going to make it short and sweet because it is so late in the morning, really. I have a place to go. And I thought, well, I still don't want to miss out just because I slept in. So good morning to you, Sarah. I can see that you're here. And I'm understanding there won't be the usual at the right time because of that sleeping. But it's always available for replay for those of you who are coming in via replay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you get to watch it. It's a blessing to have you here and thank you. So I'll move over to the cards. Here we go. And I'm using the Rana George deck this morning, this one. It's that beautiful deck that actually glistens and glows. It's got the back of the card is gilded as well as the front. As you can see from those cards that are laying down, here we've got gilding all over it. Just like that, isn't it gorgeous? I do like this deck. It's a lovely, lovely one to be playing with. I thought I was actually closer to the deck than this, but I'm not. So what I'm going to do, I flipped the switch wrong then. I'll bring it up as close as I can because what I also chose was this card as being the focus. Spirit were telling me, no, just the three cards isn't right, and no, it wasn't for the charms. And I was guided to using the deck of the question cards. Now, this is a deck that came in a beautiful little calico string bag, and there's probably a good 30, 40 cards in this deck. That it's not used as a deck itself, but you choose what is a question card to give the focus. And it's one of those things that's, if you don't know what you want to reading about, you get someone coming as a client for a reading and they say, well, is there any questions or focus you'd like? Oh, I don't know, just a general will do. And I'll pick one of these cards out. And occasionally it could be two, just depends. So this morning what we've got is, for the focus for your day, through the day, is around relationships, because it's asking, will this relationship enable me to grow as a person? So I think Spirit's actually giving us that awareness to move through our day with those who are around us and just ask self this question: are you growing with this person? Is the relationship enabling that growth? Most times for those in our home space, it is, because that's why we choose to be in the families and the home that we've built. Our heart is where the home is, and our heart desires what we need most. So what we've got here in this mini spread or short, small spread with this question is the whip, the child, and the stars. And it's a really great combination because of the fact that we've got the child. The child is those tiny steps first, and children grow. So above this, I think it's an absolute straightaway yes. Will this relationship enable me to grow as a person? So have that in focus, in focus. Have that as your awareness when you're moving through your day. The childlikeness you can present to another in that innocence of understanding and recognizing their childlikeness as well, that there is that opportunity to grow and play together, that it is starting from that point of being the central meaning, the central lesson, the central that's going to be, this is the answer. We are being children together and growing. If you're facing someone that you're having a bit difficult relationship, or if you're having a wonderful one, and you are continuing to grow, from strength to strength, and knowing that particular relationship is going to be very strong and continuous, and to old age type of thing, because there are some friends that you start with as children that you grow into old age with, knowing, best friends forever, that type of thing. That's what I'm feeling from this. Now, with the birch broom and the whip as being part of that, it's indicating, look, it's not always an easy job. It is a bit of work to it. The whip, get things moving, the broom, clean sweep sometimes. And that does bring to mind that saying that a reason, a season, a lifetime. For me, there is that. And we are clearing out sometimes what we don't need in expending our energy with relationships that are no longer needed. Okay, because this is definitely a relationship focus. And what we can then do is move onwards to looking to the stars for all possibilities of what we have in that growth. That's what I'm feeling. And the dreams that we can have together in those relationships that are friendship circles, in the relationships that are family. Sometimes even family need to be cleared out of the pathway of our, how we're investing our energy in those that we're in connection with. So we can have as many as the stars or just the one that shines brightly in our life. That's what it's showing me in this spread and with this question. So I'm going to leave it there because I do need to keep moving on in my day as well. And thank you for being part of my daily card readings. I do really appreciate it, and I do still. I am still doing the private the private readings for people, and it's not just cards or the tools. It could be that you may need some hypnotherapy or something like that. So I'm just going to put. Oh, hang on. I should have actually had this as part of the. Just putting the link into my Boundy shop page. That just has where you can actually book in for those sessions or purchase them, and then we book in for the live stream, for meeting together. Now, this is going out to my YouTube channel, the Boundy profile, the Boundy page, and the mytimetv.live page. I haven't sent this to soulpreneurs this morning because it's a weekend, and it was going to be too much to set up prior to getting this going before I needed to go somewhere as well. So thank you, each and every one of you, those who are watching in replay and those who are here, which I know you are, Sarah. So thank you. Perfect time for you. You love a sleep in. I tend not to. Like, my latest usually is 7 o'clock, but I had just such a weird night last night. So have a blessed day to everyone, and love to everyone too. Thank you. Keep being the best you that you can be, and namaste. Bye.